Hello, warlocks of all shapes and sizes. My name is Chance. Welcome to my Spellbook, and thank you so much for tuning into the 12th episode of our Eldritch Invocations series. I really do appreciate it, guys. The support has been unbelievable for this series so far. Today we're going to be taking a look at Dreadful Word, which is just so cool to say. Honestly, I really like it. This is a really interesting one in the way that it gives you access to a spell warlocks typically don't have access to, and it's kind of overpowered in a couple ways. I'll explain why in a little bit here, but in any case, let's take a look at the description so we know what we're talking about. First and foremost, it's going to be worth noting that there is a prerequisite for this, and that is that you have to be at least 7th level. This is 7 levels in Warlock, not total character levels. So just please bear that in mind. And it reads as followed. You can cast Confusion once using a Warlock spell slot. You can't do so again until you finish a long rest. Alright, so naturally not the best there for a couple reasons. First and foremost, it requires a spell slot, which if you're a warlock is in kind of short supply as is, and you regain this on a long rest, not a short rest. So it's, I don't know, I know why they did this, I kind of get it, but by that same token, it doesn't really fit the same theme as a lot of the other invocations do. In any case, let's take a look at the overview and break this down a little bit further and kind of flesh it out for you. What it really breaks down to is all creatures within 10 feet of you make a wisdom save. On a failed save, they cannot take reactions and they perform a predetermined task as a result of a die 10 roll. So basically, you roll the die 10. If you get a 1, the creature moves in a random direction, and it's based on a die 8 roll, so you assign directions to numbers 1 through 8, roll it, and then that's the direction they move, and they cannot take their action, which is super great. This does also provoke attacks of opportunity, so just please bear that in mind. If they roll between a 2 and a 6, the creature doesn't move or take actions, so they just kind of freeze in place. 7 or 8, a creature uses its action to make a melee attack against a random target within reach. So pretty cool if you're dealing with huge swaths of enemies. Not super great if it's just you and your party. 9 and 10, the creature just acts normally, so it's essentially unaffected. And then at the end, I mean, I guess it still can't take reactions, but outside of that, it's unaffected. And at the end of its turn, the target makes another saving throw and tries to break out of it. The duration is 1 minute, it is concentration, so just bear that in mind as well, and it's an action to cast. So why this is so good, I'll copy the description of Confusion down in the comments, or down in the description section, sorry, so you can kind of get a better idea of it. But something worth noting is this doesn't imply that it involves charming. So this is really good because it gets around that charm immunity that a ton of people have. So for that reason, I think it's kind of overwhelmingly good. But it takes up a whole invocation, and you can only use it once per long rest. So I really don't think it's the best in that way. I like what it can do under certain circumstances, and depending on your campaign and the kind of situations you're running into, it could literally save your party. But I want to say it's one of those things where independently it's not bad, but when you compare it to a lot of the other invocations out there, it follows really far behind. In my opinion, I don't want to trash it too much because it is useful, it really is. But I think if you're going from a purely mechanical aspect, I think there are better choices. Flavor-wise, maybe you have an idea for this? If you do, I'd really be interested in hearing it down in the comments. Just let me know what you think. Honestly, if you think it's great, please explain as to why. I might be missing something here. In any case, I really, really do appreciate the interaction with you guys. It's been absolutely great getting to know all of you. In any case, thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you have a great day, and as always, happy casting, everyone.